Hi, everyone. Greetings from... So let's take a... Look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Knicks, out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. And it's Brunson in at the point. Randall with a screen for Brunson. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Lets it go from deep. A putback. Misses the follow-up. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Gets an open look and hits.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
It's Schroeder with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
The blazing speed of Dennis Schroeder, enabling him to keep the defense off balance.
Schroeder hits them both. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Anunoby. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
And Barrett slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Schroeder with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Now Pirtle. There's the drive. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Schroeder against Brunson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Barnes against Barrett. From deep three-point territory. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pirtle with a screen on Randall. Siakam for three. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
How about those handles? Siakam finding ways to get the better of the defense.
It's Randall with the drive. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And there's the drive. Here's Pirtle. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. With the putback. And it's Barnes on the follow.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass. And he put it back home.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. From deep, Brunson good on the triple. Brunson's got 10 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes outside. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Robinson with the block. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Brunson scanning the floor. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Brunson kicks to Randall. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Can't hit that one.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances.
He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. The Knicks.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one. Attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
The tight handle of Pascal Siakam. Don't normally see it in guys that are 6'9".
And not the prototype power forwards, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder dishes to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder commands so much attention in the pick and rolls. He creates space for his teammates.
Robinson a screen on Anunoby. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Pirtle with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Anunoby's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breaker Test Crew.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
So a timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Pass to Brunson. Barrett kicks to Randall. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
He'll shoot 3.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. DiVincenzo against Anunoby. Puts up a deep 3. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Anunoby is screen on Brunson. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. From about 16. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Anunoby. Schroeder's got his second basket. Brunson the pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Schroeder against Robinson. Here's Anunoby, and he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the Knicks miss again.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Stolen by Brunson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're a bit. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Trent off the drive. Great, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And he sinks the second.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Pass to Koloko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Flynn.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Floats one up. Jeffries can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 17. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. But even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Trent. Here's Koloko. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Flynn gets it to go from beyond the arc. Flynn's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. The pass to Hart. Nice move. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Josh Hart moving well, quickly getting around the defender.
Trent outside, inside, outside Flynn. Now here's McDaniel. He's tightly guarded. Hard against Trent. Puts up a deep 3. Raptors get it back. Achua in the corner. Trent with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Koloko. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 18. He takes it in, and it goes down 2 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served it up.
Flynn against Quickly. Flynn kicks to Achua. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And McDaniels drops them both. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's quickly missing. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Flynn. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Flynn.
He's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Trent gets the bucket.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
New York calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. DiVincenzo with the screen for Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Randall against Barnes. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. "26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Barrett. Randall against Siakam. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now here comes Robinson leading the break.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Raptors leading by 22. Kicks to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Many we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Pass to Randall. Here's Barrett. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go. New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Out to Brunson. For three. New York, no good that time either. Toronto shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Barrett against Schroeder. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
And that one is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Siakam a screen on Randall. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brunson goes in. Pass to Robinson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Three-point goal.
Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Robinson passes to Randall. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
3 points.
Here's Brunson. Randall down low. Siakam's there. Randall with the bucket.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. DiVincenzo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Dennis Schroeder.
Toronto leading by 21. Schroeder outside. Back to Anunoby. Screen by Siakam. The 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for OG Anunoby.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every chance he got.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. He takes it in from downtown. The Knicks pull it in. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall no good. Pirtle dishes to Schroeder. The pass to Siakam. Anunoby with the screen for Siakam. Passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action. It's coming up. And of course, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart, they play under control, they know how to execute a game plan, and most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the point guard position. LaVine passes to Drummond. Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And here's Caruso outside. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Randall outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Caruso. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your Fight Squad.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside LaVine. Offensive board. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
Screen by Robinson. The 3, Barrett. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Caruso, the open look, sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Brunson with it, picked up by DeRozan. Grimes, the pass to Brunson. No good on the shot. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Here's LaVine. It's good.
LaVine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson passes to Grimes. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Grimes has got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
LaVine. Caruso outside. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, will carry your offense for long stretches.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Of course, one big advantage for Quentin Grimes. He is strong.
BA, we are talking about 6'5", 210 pounds of elite athleticism. There's power on the defensive end, and on the offensive end, this guy is a tremendous knockdown shooter. A wealth of potential with Quentin Grimes.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Brunson against White. Randall, a screen on White. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 3. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Chicago trailing here. Back to Levine. The 3. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score in all sorts of ways.
Left side Barrett. And he comes up with a bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside White. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. DeRozan into the lane. Levine can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside White. Pass to Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Outside Brunson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks out in front, up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he is. How about the creativity from DeRozan?
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Drummond against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Outside for Randall. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. Robinson. Here's Grimes. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Grimes has got 7 points in the game.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
And DeRozan, here we go. And Grimes pulls it down.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Inside. Randall, a screen on Caruso. Here's Grimes. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Well, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
DeRozan hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Barrett. He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Here's Levine for three. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the three.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Randall on the screen. Here's Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. DeRozan against Randall. Levine with a screen on Randall. Here's DeRozan. A tremendous take. DeRozan for 2.
Well, if the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense, DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Robinson with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Randall with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
DeRozan against Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him.
I love the effort there defensively. Levine with all the physical tools and now the awareness catching up.
DeRozan, a screen on Barrett. White, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Levine's got 10 points.
But a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
The 3, Barrett. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Alex Caruso to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Grimes, the pass to Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randall. Get off your feet, young sir.
And the Bulls call time here.
It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some
For
noise.
Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball.
Next ball.
55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Brunson takes it himself, and the layup falls. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Thank you, Knicks. Give it up for them, fans. Attention, fans.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Get loud and let them hear it.
Caruso, right side, to the paint. Robinson with a steal. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. To the inside. A kick out to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. 6 points for him.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
See the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Barrett. The shot. Again, the Bulls score.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's New York, ending the quarter up 10. And thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's DeRozan. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks with the lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Pass to Grimes. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist of the game now. And here's Caruso outside. Drummond passes to Caruso. Takes the three. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Randall. Outside Brunson. Robinson, a screen on White. Brunson passes to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Robinson. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caruso finds White. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
White, the pass to Drummond. On the wing, Caruso. Here's White. Brunson defending. And here is DeRozan. DeRozan gets going. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 12 points.
And DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago. Brunson passes to Barrett. Left side Robinson. Back to Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Beyond the arc. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. And now just a 3-point New York lead. Randall outside. Robinson passes to Barrett. Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Shots good by Hart.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Back to Williams. And there's the screen. With the drive. And he converts the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Carter, the pass to Terry. Back to Carter. Williams, a screen on quickly. Down low. Carter on the wing. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly for New York. They've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
54 seconds left in the third. And there's a pick. Here's DiVincenzo. Hart, the open shot. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York. It's Quickly with a drive. Good work there as it goes. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
That's his first personal. 13 foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it up.
The ruling on the floor, stand.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Carter against Quickly. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Here's Jeffries. Still without a bucket. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Jeffries in at the 3, small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Brunson, banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
for your Knicks, sitting at third.
A line change here for Chicago. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clanks the putback jam. Chicago trailing here. The three from DeRozan. Oh, he trains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
But DeMar DeRozan from range. Look out, folks. This guy was built to score.
Brunson uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randall. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
66-57.
On the wing, DeRozan. Check by Randall. 3-pointer. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A nice shot by Grimes.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
69-60.
Drummond with the screen. Levine with it. Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. DeRozan against Randall. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And there's a 3-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside White. White on the wing. Down low. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
1:24 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Grimes, the pass to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting the
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Chicago has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Levine passes to DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. Now here's White. Drummond, the screen on Brunson. White can't hit. Knicks shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. And he gets the bucket.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
46 seconds left in the 4th. Here's the pick. Here's White. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. Brunson against White. Brunson misses.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Poke loose. Stolen by Drummond. White for 3. Can't connect. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan and George. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And that one, good. Pirtle's got his team on the board to start the game for Toronto.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths, his offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Pass to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. To the middle. Fast break, here they come. For the finish. And Siakam throws it down.
Pirtle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Drummond with a screen on Barnes. Williams with a clean look. They get the rebound. Ball from long range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anunoby against Levine. Pirtle with a screen on DeRozan. Nobody near Schroeder, and the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so he hits the technical free throw. DeRozan against Barnes. 6 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan for 3. Shot to stop the run, and it's Drummond missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Bulls have gone 0-5 here to start the game. We'll start for them. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Outside DeRozan to the inside. And Pirtle sends it back.
He's quick to read and react on deep. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
Anunoby against Levine. Back to Barnes. A 3. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Toronto, they had made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. He hits one and misses one each at the line. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really project the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
That free throw, no good. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Anunoby has the open look. Hands it from downtown.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Pirtle finds Schroeder. Back to Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Into the lane, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution.
so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 13. Outside, Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. The feed to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Passes it to Anunoby. DeRozan against Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside DeRozan. Inside. Dishes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Anunoby. That's tipped. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. On the wing, Anunoby. Schroeder against Ball. Fires for 3. And it's Schroeder missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Drummond with a screen on Siakam. Williams finds Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now the pass to Pirtle. Levine against Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The drive-by Ball. And he makes good on the layup.
And the defense can't do anything more to stop Ball on the drive. I mean, he's good at using his size to help him convert through contact.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. 3-2 there's an area where the Bulls have struggled. It's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. If you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
It's the north side.
Jay, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic. just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Toronto grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Barnes finds Siakam. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. He lobs it up and stolen by Drummond.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
He gets that one.
Hey, that's Drummond, throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Siakam looking around. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Siakam. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Schroeder against Ball. Fires from deep. And it's Schroeder missing. Chicago has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. On the wing, Levine, covered by Siakam. Levine kicks to Drummond. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Drummond in the post, defended by Poeltl. Ball up top. Back to Drummond. The tray tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
For your Raptors, number 5, Precious Achiuwa.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Drummond with the ball. They'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Flynn against Ball. And it's Trent in the corner. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Achiuwa. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Raptors ball.
they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach Levine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Boucher with a screen on ball. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago leading by 3. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Passes it to Achua. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Ball against Flynn. Outside DeRozan. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Just 4 to shoot. Drummond passes to Williams. And Pirtle sends it back. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Raptors trail by 5. Schroeder outside. Pass to Barnes. And they get it. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Carter looking around. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. It's blocked. And they get it back. Barnes kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Barnes. Schroeder finds Barnes. Schroeder with the ball. Toronto needs to get off a shot. For 3, Siakam. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 5. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys. Performs very well against the best guards in the game. Is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
And the Raptors call time here.
Get loud and let them hear it.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 8. Flynn the pass to Achua. Chalk up 2 there.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Chicago.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle, Boucher with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
Terry. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:05 left to play in the third. Boucher the screen. Here's McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
From your north side.
Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Carter kicks to Caruso. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
35 seconds left to play in the third. To the left wing. Here's McDaniels. The dunk by Achua.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And stolen by Achua.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
The Raptors have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Line for your Raptors.
And it's tied up with that one.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Trent. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Bulls. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Bulls leading by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bulls got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. The pass to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Drills it from outside.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Drummond with a screen on Barnes. DeRozan for 3. Oh, through the and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls
at the line for 3.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
All right, David, thanks. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
And he makes all 3. Raptors trail by 5. Schroeder passes to Purtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam's shot is off.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Schroeder against Ball. Now here's DeRozan, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Barnes. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 7.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Hurdle finds Siakam. Anunoby is screen on Williams. Pass to Anunoby. This one for 3. Carries it from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Back to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Williams passes to Drummond. Takes a 3. Williams can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on D. They lead by 4. Barnes right side. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Takes it inside.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
Drummond working against Barnes. Williams passes to DeRozan. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Williams for 3. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A minute 50 left here in the 4th quarter. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
Here's Anunoby. Siakam. Siakam on the foul.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Ball kicks to Williams. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Ball finds DeRozan. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And a missed layup.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Schroeder passes to Purtle. Back to Schroeder. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Chicago calls timeout. They lead by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Outside, White. Down low. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bulls on D. 4-point game. Puts up a 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
White dishes to DeRozan. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
They had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
case. Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these types of games, Brent?
I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries, but back then you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Gets the 3 to fall.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Brunson surveys. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Robinson with it. Siakam covering. Brunson on the drive. Rejected by Barnes. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Now here's Anunoby, guarded closely. To the inside, and Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Siakam, now Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. It's Pirtle high post. Tries it from the top of the key. It's good. And get the assist to Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Schroeder against Brunson. Out to Schroeder. Outside Barnes. Some room here for Schroeder. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence, connecting on that catch and shoot.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Chalk up 2 there.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Right side, Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I'm never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting that one.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Right side, Robinson. Pass to Barrett. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Grimes, the pass to Brunson. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Anunoby. From deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now a timeout called by New York.
If you want a free trip, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing home the win.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 4-point game.
And gentlemen, your Raptors
launches it, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Jalen Brunson. That's his second personal foul.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder against Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three is up. And the Raptors, another three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Schroeder comes with a double team. It's stolen by Barnes. Brunson against Schroeder. Here's Barnes. He's scoreless. Throws it up high.
Yeah, Siakam's got a great head on his shoulders. They'd be smart to use him in that set as much as possible.
Timeout called, the Knicks. New York trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Barnes. In transition, here they come. Into the lane. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So on the floor for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That one falls.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
The Raptors for the lead. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Randall can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anunoby on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 12.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson against Schroeder. The putback. No good there. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fires the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Outside Brunson. Randall outside. Will it go? Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. 4-3. Brunson nails it. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. No good off the front rim. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Schroeder. We've got 1:55 left in the half. Anunoby finds Schroeder. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For the Knicks, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Barrett. And it's DiVincenzo in for Grimes. Outside Anunoby. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Hart. 1:29 left in the second quarter.
A reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Schroeder with it. Hart covering. Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Schroeder passes to Siakam from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Hartenstein. Randall outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, wow! A bomb from Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Brunson against Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
It's stolen by Barnes. He got it up. And no good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, let's hear it for Red Panda.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got McDaniels, Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Young misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 8.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Trent against DiVincenzo. Here's Flynn. Trent outside. Pass to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Boucher. Randall with some nice D.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Donte DiVincenzo.
And he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Toronto has possession. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent for 3. The Knicks pull it in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Trent outside. Pass to Flynn. Now Trent. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Flynn. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Boucher. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Boucher's got his first basket.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hart. That one a little long. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Randall against Boucher. Pass to Trent. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
It's pretty much not how they defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Now a timeout called by New York. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly is checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Quickly. And he lays it up and in.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Siakam outside. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Inside. Here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Hart. Second shot opportunity. Quickly finds DiVincenzo. It's Hart on the wing. Out to DiVincenzo for 3. Pure from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Donte right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Schroeder with it. Now Quickly defending. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Randall. Another one falls for New York.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Hurdle with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Left side Hart. Quickly against Schroeder. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number.
What a play. There's the count.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Oh, showing some moxie.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Raptors up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
That's his second personal.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Schroeder into the lane. Kicks it out to Barnes. Quickly against Schroeder. Siakam with a screen on quickly. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
To the wing, right side. Hart with a screen on Siakam. Right side, Hart. Pass to quickly. Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Anunoby can't get it to go.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. And stolen by Brunson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Hartenstein a screen. DiVincenzo up and in on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in just the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. At the line for 1.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Siakam outside. Takes the three. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York to the right side. Here's Brunson. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Back to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Barnes with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Barnes passes to Siakam. Off target from the wing. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Hart. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 25 points.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And here's Schroeder outside. And again, Toronto no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're on top by 4. 56 seconds left in the game. New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Randall. Grimes, he's checked in for Hart. And Fournier is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brunson. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the clock. Outside Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for Toronto.
And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. It's not ideal. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely. Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
Siakam hits them both. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it feels like Brunson is made for these moments. He loves the spotlight being on him. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line. It's such a big situation.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Yes!
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare. You simply have to take a second to enjoy it. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And here's Schroeder outside. No good. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
On 2K Sports. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Now here's Levine. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot from the arc. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Drummond.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams finds DeRozan. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. Indeed, Drummond drops it in.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Randall a screen on Levine. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams is the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often. Locating the open man, Levine not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now here's Williams. Now here's DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's slammed in by Williams.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Another shot. Back to Brunson. And there's the pass to Robinson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brunson the pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Basket counts.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Robinson. And that one's good. Drummond.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brunson. .153 left to play in the first. Randall against Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Andre Drummond picks one up.
The sheer power on full display. Julius Randle can get hit and still finish plays.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Now, here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. Brunson, good.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Ball to the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
The agile feet of Drummond. He's like a dancing bear out there. Nice roll off the pick.
Randall with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Levine. Robinson with the block. Brunson surveying the D. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Levine passes to Drummond. Back to Levine. Out to DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Barrett. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Offensive rebound. Drummond finds ball. Back to Drummond. Now here's DeRozan. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. And it's Barrett penetrating. Randall from outside. Wow, came this close to a fourth. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Randall.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And he makes all 3. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Right side, ball. Stolen by Brunson. That one doesn't go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Knicks lead 5-4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Now here's Levine. Nifty move. And Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach Levine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach Levine now, still a very impressive scorer.
He's just so consistent, Kevin, capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Ball, the pass to Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Randall right side. Randall with a screen for Barrett. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is New York. And Brunson has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Drummond knocks it loose.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. The Knicks leading by 4. And Brunson, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Got that one up quick. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Zach LaVine knocks down the quick jumper in a hurry.
Passes it to Grimes. Driving the lane, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Now, here's DeRozan. Hasn't made one yet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And go outside. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. That ties it up. Williams has got 8.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Outside for Robinson. New York moving it around. Barrett with this screen on Williams. Pass to Barrett. There's the 3. Kept alive. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. LaVine wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
More comfortable with the 3 now than he was early in his career. Zach taking way more shots from deep. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's ball. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Shoots it. Up again. And Drummond is right there. He's got 11.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Outside Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Williams.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ball. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well, doesn't play outside of himself. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bulls leading by 9. On the court for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jeffries in at the 3 spot.
Patrick Williams putting all the skills on display here.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Hart, no good.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Levine double team. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Hart against Levine. To the paint. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Hart.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Smart transition play from Williams, staying ahead of the defense so he can find a fast break finish.
And the pass to Hart. Feeds to Jeffries. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Hart on the wing. Sinks the triple. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
Get loud, fans, on the court.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Caruso, no good. Knicks trail by 12. Hart the pass to Jeffries. Caruso grabs the miss.
Pay for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Here's DiVincenzo. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And he drives in. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from DiVincenzo.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless.
2 minutes.
Picked by Vucevic. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Craig. Out to Carter. Over in the corner, Caruso. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 14.
That's a shot Caruso feels comfortable taking. Good at knowing when to fire.
Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Craig, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Carter against Brunson. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Wow, inside, in traffic. DeRozan being very aggressive.
Brunson goes in. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Williams sets a screen for Levine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do. He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Knicks trail by 14. Randall, a screen on Ball.
New York foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Passes it to Drummond. Fires the 3. Ball, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Grimes. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Assisted, Jalen Brunson.
Al Levine. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great foul.
New York calls timeout.
New York calls timeout. Fans, now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and loud.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau isn't talking to the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Timeout for the Bulls. Fans, get excited.
And Chicago has possession. It's a 10-point game. Ball with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Mr. Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Drummond sets the screen for Williams. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls, another 3.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Yep, that one goes in there.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Brunson goes in. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's the pass to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Here he goes. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Brunson. Excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. DeRozan's shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Ball penetrating. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Brunson kicks to Randle. Pass to Hartenstein from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan scanning the floor. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Hart. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. And the Bulls lead by 20. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Brunson picks him up. DeRozan for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. And again, New York turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3, small forward. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago.
3-1-2 crew.
There's Ball with a 3. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Drummond with the screen. The 3 from DeRozan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Pass to Schroeder. Outside Barnes to the inside. Pirtle with the bucket.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Schroeder, and that one falls for Ball.
At the line for the Bulls.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Schroeder. Down low. Pirtle. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Anunoby. To the left wing. Left side Schroeder. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Levine. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. And here's Schroeder outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. Pirtle grabs a miss.
2 minutes remaining in the
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
personal foul. Second team foul.
DeRozan against Barnes. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Williams against Siakam. Williams passes to DeRozan. Now here's LaVine. From deep three-point range. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Levine against Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 50 seconds left in the first. Ball taking his time here. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Siakam with a screen on Ball. Schroeder passes to Siakam and stolen by Williams. Williams a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Ball. Goes back up. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Siakam for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Ball against Schroeder. DeRozan passes to Ball. With 1 on the clock. Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Chicago. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Ball against Schroeder. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
On the wing, DeRozan. Rejected by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Anunoby a screen on Williams. Schroeder into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam for 3. The shot comes out. Good D by Ball. Chicago leading. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. And here's Schroeder outside. He drops it from range. Schroeder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
On the court, your Heights Squad.
Well, Chicago's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Levine against Anunoby. DeRozan for 3. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick and roll action. And here's the key, BA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
From deep 3-point land, It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Levine against Schroeder.
2 minutes.
Anunoby, a screen on Levine. Kicks it out to Siakam. Achua inside. Drummond's there. 4 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams finds DeRozan. Outside, Williams. And he drives in, and Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Outside Schroeder. Siakam with a screen on ball. Schroeder into the lane. And again, another missed shot.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Levine for 3. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Siakam with a screen on Levine. Pass to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
There's 47 seconds left in the second. Here's Levine for 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Levine. Williams has got 9.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Back to Anunoby. Barnes feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. Pass to Achua from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DeRozan passes to Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First free throw is good.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center position.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. The Raptors also with a sub. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. And so here is Chicago, leading by 5. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Levine passes to Williams, and that one's good. Williams has got 13 now.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Outside, Williams. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Siakam finds Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Well, Chicago's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Toronto ball.
Toronto trailing. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby with it. He's got 11 from behind the arc. Here's Pirtle and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Raptors with some changes.
Get loud for your 3-1.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, Carter finds Craig. Caruso outside. Let's go with a three. Carter on the wing. Fires the three. McDaniels with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Flynn. He's checked by Carter. Craig against McDaniels. Outside for Boucher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher a screen on Carter. Here's Flynn. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Terry. Vucevic with it. Guarded by Young. Yep, count it.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Trent outside. Here's Flynn. He's checked by Carter. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Flynn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Craig with a screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Boucher against Craig for the tie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. The Raptors making a switch here. Jewish checked in. Here's Carter. No points so far. Craig on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
A line change here for Toronto. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Now Pirtle. Schroeder, a screen on Craig. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vucevic finds Craig. And here's Caruso. Tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam left side. And Siakam with the slam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Substitution for the Bulls, Patrick Williams.
Here's Levine. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the
previous play is under review.
The officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball against Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
My goodness gracious. DeMar DeRozan from the next zip code. This guy is impossible to check.
A deep 3. They get the rebound. Out to Schroeder. Over Ball. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Ball. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 10. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Right side, Williams. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Launches a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Anunoby for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams against Anunoby. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Barnes.
I'll tell you, when DeRozan makes that kind of drive with authority, he's as explosive as anyone in this league.
Kicks it out to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
The three.
2 minutes.
Pirtle against Drummond. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Siakam for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Ball passes to Drummond. Here's Williams. Here he goes. And the layup is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the basket is good.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
It's stolen by Barnes. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
1:02 left in the final quarter. Pirtle finds Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Money.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Williams passes to Drummond. Yes!
Oh, Andre Drummond in a big moment with a big bucket. Yes, sir.
Siakam with a screen on ball. Down low. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Barnes. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Barnes. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth.
Toronto foul. Dennis Schroeder. Third personal foul. Third team.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game. So the Bulls win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such...
NBA.